The Adventures of Prince Nickle. Once upon a time there was a magic sea, and in the middle of the magic sea was a magic island. And in the middle of the magic island was a magic castle. And in the magic castle lived a handsome prince who was called Prince Nickle. One day the prince was taking a walk through the magic forest during the time of the year when the trees were at their tallest and the grass was at its greenest, and the two royal cats, Enya Quickfast and Holly Golightly, were at the height of their magic powers. As always, Prince Nickle had to be on the lookout for his old enemy, Sam the alligator. Sam was always on the prowl, looking for a right royal feast of young prince, and therefore Nickle had to keep his eyes wide open. Of course, he had with him his dear friend Bluenose, the magic zebra. You do know Bluenose, don't you? Bluenose, the magic zebra, was the prince's dearest friend, and many was the time he had saved the prince from deadly danger. As they walked through the forest, Nickle thought he could hear the sound of laughter. It sounded like the wonderful noise made by those little glass bells that you see on Christmas trees, which always appear in the magic castle every Christmas. So he and Bluenose tiptoed along till they came to a little opening amongst the trees, which led to the golden sands of the beach, which was known throughout the kingdom as Lollipop Beach, on account of the millions of strawberry lollies that covered the sand. They were always fresh and never tasted old or sour. All the fairies and gnomes of the magic forest would get their lollies from the beach, and so they were never hungry. Well, what do you think that Nickle and Bluenose saw when they came out of the opening in the magic forest? Down on Lollipop Beach they saw a spaceship. It was a very pretty spaceship, pink, with great big blue spots on it, with a fantastic flag flying from the flagpole at the front. The flag had a huge picture of a palm tree with a golden crown in the topmost branches. "Gosh," said Prince Nickle, "I do believe that this is the spaceship from planet Aurelia. That is the only planet in the galaxy, apart from my magic forest, where the golden Aurelia palm can grow. King Woody of Aurelia is the most famous palm grower in the whole universe. In fact, the only thing he likes more is Queen Woody and the two beautiful Woody princesses." He looked carefully along the beach, and suddenly he pointed and cried, "Bluenose, do you see what I see?" Bluenose replied, "Yes, I see." Well, what do you think they had seen? There were two little girls with golden crowns on their heads. They were also wearing white spacesuits that looked curiously like party dresses. They were very pretty little girls. One of them was about 9 years old, and the other about 3. Prince Nickle was as happy as he could be, and said to Bluenose, "Look, those little girls are my nieces from the planet Aurelia, Princess Naomi and Princess Tani. I wonder what they're doing here. Come on, Bluenose, let's go and ask them." So off they set towards the two beautiful princesses, who had not yet seen their uncle and the magic zebra. Just then the prince stopped in his tracks and said to Bluenose, Cripes! It's Sam the alligator!" Sure enough, Sam, the dirty, rotten, sneaky, low-down alligator, was creeping very slowly up the beach towards the two little girls. "Bluenose, what are we going to do? That horrible Sam looks like he's after a feed of princesses." Bluenose, who was probably the bravest magic zebra you could ever meet, shouted, "Never fear, Bluenose is here. I'll sort out that smelly old alligator." With the magic words, "Wingso on a Bluenose," a great big set of wings appeared on Bluenose's back. "Jump on, Nickle, let's go." Off into the sky flew our two heroes, and soon they were hovering high in the air above Sam the alligator. Bluenose said, "Watch closely. I know a spell. It goes like this. Sam is bad. Sam's not nice. On him we'll dump a load of ice." No sooner said than about 2 tons of ice fell out of the sky and hit dumb old Sam right on the noggin. "Ouch, ouch, ouch! I hate ice! Ooh, that smarts!" cried Sam. You see, in all the world, there was nothing that he hated more than cold, cold ice. He turned around and waddled back into the forest from where he had come. "Hooray! Good on you, Bluenose!" shouted Prince Nickle. "That sure fixed that crummy old alligator. I bet he won't come back in a hurry." Sam wasn't about to come back to get covered in ice again. Serves him right, the stinker. Bluenose flew downwards in great big circles till he and Nickle landed just by the princesses. What a surprise it was for the two little girls to see their favourite uncle. "Hello, Uncle Nickle," they cried happily. "We were going to call on you at the castle after we had collected some of your famous golden seashells." "Why do you need the famous golden seashells?" asked Nickle. "Well, dear uncle, as you know, there is never any sickness on planet Aurelia, but just lately our people have been suffering from the Umpy Jumpies." "The Umpy Jumpies?" said Bluenose. "Yes, the Umpy Jumpies," said the girl. "One minute you're quite okay, and suddenly you're jumping around all over the place. It's very upsetting, especially if you're eating a wobbly jelly or a hot chocolate fudge sundae." I can see the problem," said Nickle. "But what have the famous golden seashells got to do with this?" Princess Naomi said, "A magician cast a spell to find the cure for the Umpy Jumpies, and the answer came to him in a vision. He told us to go to the shore of the magic sea in Prince Nickle's kingdom, and there we had to collect 808 famous golden seashells. Then we must take them home, and the magician, whose name, by the way, is Arty Barty Marty Fargo, I will make famous golden seashell soup." "Will that cure the Umpy Jumpies?" asked the prince. "Oh yes," said Naomi. "Then we'll help you," he said. Straight away Nickle and Bluenose, Naomi and Tani began collecting the famous golden seashells, and before you could say 2 cheese whoppers, fries and a can of Coke, they had collected 808 famous golden seashells. They all went back to the castle for a quick feed of spagbol, a secret dish known only to the prince's inscrutable Chinese cook, who flung food. After the feed and a couple of litres of chilled lolly water, the two princesses went to their spaceship and zoomed back to planet Aurelia, where Arty Barty Marty Fargo quickly made 1,000,000 litres of famous golden sea cell soup. All the people on the planet had 1 3/4 tablespoons of soup at a precise temperature of 31 1/4 degrees Celsius. Can you guess what happened next? Yes, you are right. They were all cured, and what's more, they were all very happy. There is another Nickle Nockle story coming up, and if you are extra super specially good, then you will soon hear it. The end.